Hi. 3 years ago, I saw a show about angel numbers, like 111, 222, 333, like that. And ever since then, I've been seeing these numbers everywhere I go. Everywhere. Started with, I used to play a game called Star Trek Timelines. And there's a lot of numbers in that everywhere. It's all about numbers, and when you see like five of the same number, like 5 5 or 5 7s, like that, randomly, you really take notice. That what happened in stores. I went to a store one time, is one of these places that it's like a little department store, and they have a pharmacy. So anyway, I went in there, and as I was leaving, the checker goes, "Hey, your number's 222." It's like, wow, yeah, it's been going on quite a bit lately. And I remember a couple days later, I was just down the road. I went to a gas station, Quickie Mart place, and I ran inside to get a map and a soda and some gum or something, I forget. But as I was leaving, the cashier, she goes, "Hey, that's 777. It's like, oh, wow. Yeah, well, yeah. That figures. That's been going on quite a bit lately. But it was happening in new and extravagant ways, really. One time the first car I got behind, it was a car from out of state plates. And it had 7777 on the license plate. Wow, that's pretty amazing. So I drove in to town and did what I was doing. I was coming back, and I was going through a drive-through when I still went through drive-throughs and had money. But the car there in front of me in the drive-through was 777. So the first car I got behind when I left was 4 sevens. The last car I got behind was 3 sevens. So that's 7 sevens right there. It's pretty wild. And I really think I've seen the majority of cars in Salem with 777 in their license plate. Because when I was living in that condo, I moved out of that. I moved out of Salem. So I'm kind of out here in the country now, as you can see. But yeah, I got behind this car. It was 777 in front of me, and the car next to it was 888. So that's weird. And that 888 car, that van, I saw that. That was the third time I had seen that car in the months that I'd been there. Over a period of probably about 6 months or so, I'd seen that van 3 times. Twice in one day when I went to Kaiser. So I leaving one place, and I went into the store and went to the bank, and then I saw it again. That's weird. But oh, and I thought, well, I'm seeing all these numbers. It's like the spirit really wants to get in touch with me and talk with me. So I was going to get a deck of tarot cards, and I bought it, and I was going to pick it up. It was delivered by mail, and I had to go pick it up. And as I was going there, I saw 4 sets of 3 digits on license plates. See, the license plates, the generic normal license plates, are 3 numbers, 3 letters. And on the way there, I saw 444, a car with 444, a car with 555, 111, and 222. In a span, it's like a 15-minute drive one way, so half an hour drive. 4 sets. So, wow. And it's Oh, and they have different meanings too, I found. And I'll get that a little later, but it's sometimes it's just reading between the lines. There's a local place around here that it's like a local tourist attraction. So I go there occasionally. It's the only place around within 15 miles, so I go there occasionally. One time I was walking through the parking lot and I saw two of the same car. This car has been in circulation, this type of car, for over a decade. And the one car on the left, they're the same kind. They're both same color, but one was significantly older, like at least 7, 8 years older, and the other one to the right was new. But they were both the same make, but the license plate, the one on the left, the older one, was 443. The one on the right was 445. So what's missing? 444. And 444 for me is like meditation or prayer. So I'm kind of looking at that, and this kind of the spiritual message there for me is like I need to meditate and pray more. So there's messages in these numbers, and it doesn't have to be sequences. It can be any number that, if there's a number that keeps coming up and you keep noticing it, I'd research it and look it up, see what it means for you. But there's one day I got behind this vehicle. The one in front of me was 876, and the one next to it was 876. So, kind of like a countdown. I don't know. They both add up to 21. So it's one of those things. Is there a meaning here? Let's think about this. But in the 666 kind of, I mean, has dual meaning. This is a duality. So I mean, it can either be beauty or something else. So I try not to let it freak me out, but it does kind of weird me out a little bit. I think it might kind of stand for worry or fear maybe. But anyway, I was coming down the highway, and is a quick merge. That highway there is kind of a last second merge because there's an on-ramp right there. So there's on-ramp and then merge. So anyway, I was in the lane that people are merging to, and the car kind of raced up at the last second and got in front of me. And it was 666. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then all of a sudden another car comes busting up. It's like, yeah, go ahead. Cut in, go ahead. So he jumped in front. But I thought that was kind of weird. And there's another thing. I went to this local event place over here, and I noticed this car, it had the same letters as mine. And so I thought, that's weird, but it had 999 in the same letters as my car. It's like, wow, that's pretty wild. Yeah, he's parked right in front of me. I just picked a random parking spot, and there it was. So like 3 weeks later, I'm leaving. I'm getting ready to back out, and I see someone behind me in my mirror. He's parking, so I'm kind of waiting for him to get out of his car and get out. It's that same car with 999 in the same letters as my car. So, and I'm kind of looking at the guy. He's kind of looking at me kind of strange. I'm probably looking at him strange, like, wow, dude, I saw your car 3 weeks ago. But anyway, I was thinking, wow, I think I've seen that before. I remember something like that happening before. So I went looking back. I take pictures of some of these, just as a kind of a journal so I can remember. But I had seen it before, months earlier, like, I don't know, 6 months or so, over 6 months. It's like, wow, so that's the third time. So, and then I was coming in the same place. I was going to the door, this one entrance, and there's 2 parking spots, one on the right and one on the left. And it has a choice. They're both equidistant, and I was driving up, and I thought, all right, my intuition's going right. So I turned right. The car in front of me was from way on the other side of the country, from a state way on the other side of the country. 477777. Oh, there's that. I also saw something else. I went there and I was looking at the car in front of me. It had the numbers were 555, which for me means change. But the letters on this car were a 3-letter government agency. If you can think of a government agency that can be described in 3 letters, well, that's what this is. But a 3-letter government agency with 555. So, considering what was going on in the world and what was going on, yeah, it's really interesting. So, be observant. That's a big thing. You know, I kind of wonder if I had never seen that show, this probably wouldn't be happening. But I don't know. That's chicken or the egg, you know. And YouTube videos. See, I don't drive a lot anymore. I'm gas and stuff. But anyway, so I watch YouTube videos, and it was showing up there. There's one video I was watching. It had 777 views and 111 comments. Or it was likes, 111 likes. And I have a lot of pictures of YouTube videos. I mean, it's all... So anyway, yeah. And there's another time, well, I was driving into Kaiser, and I did a video about crows, so it's on that video, but this applies here. Driving along through the main road there, and I see a bird, just a crow. I don't know where it came from, the ground or a tree, but just like it just kind of appeared there. And I go, wow, that's kind of weird. And all of a sudden it like turned and headed straight for me. Straight for my windshield. I said, whoa. And then it kind of flew over the top. And I said, wow. I kind of looked at it. Did anyone see that? And there's other cars around me. So I thought, okay, a message is coming. I drive up to the stoplight. Vehicle in front of me has 777 in the license plate. So there's that. And, you know, this happened about 5 months ago. I was driving out of town here, and something very similar happened. A crow flew right directly over the top. So I was kind of alerted then. I went up to the stop sign to turn on the highway, and the vehicle in front of me had the personalized license plate, special vanity license plate. It had the name of an Egyptian god on it. So that's kind of weird. Not sure what to make of that. But, anywho, these are angel numbers. I think this is the way that the Spirit and the Divine Spirit, and one of the ways they communicate with us. And you can ask my ancestors, you know, ask whoever you worship or pray to. You know, you want ask them to send you messages, and you know, be thankful when you get them because they're talking to you. So anyway. And there are a lot of different numbers. If you see like 1111, people see that a lot. If you see that, I'd suggest looking it up. Find the meaning for you. This video is getting kind of long. I have a list of what all the numbers kind of mean to me. And I'll put that in comments maybe, but I'd suggest everyone look it up for yourself. What does it mean to you? Look what everyone says. Look at many opinions as you can find, and then pick the one that you think is right and fits for you. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and when you start seeing number sequences and angel numbers for yourself, you're welcome. PayPal.me/shaman333. Anyway. And for a short time, I'm open for business. I went through a bit of a traumatic childhood, and that kind of has the effect sometimes of opening up people's intuitive abilities, and that definitely happened for me. It's a survival mechanism to keep me alive. So, if anyone would like a reading or a talk, then there's that. So, anyway. God bless and love you, and see you. Be ready for angel numbers.